be seated. Before we begin the formal ceremony, let me remind you to silence your cell phones and be courteous to those around you by quietly attending to the speakers throughout the ceremony. Now, during the presentation of the graduates, we encourage you to express your pride by applauding and cheering. This is a wonderful day for everyone, graduates, parents, family, and friends. Thank you for being here. Please enjoy the ceremony. Ladies and gentlemen, as University Marshal, it is my distinct privilege to introduce to you the Provost of the University of Texas at Dallas, Dr. Inga Musselman.
Thank you, Dean Murphy. Graduates, families, friends, and UT Dallas students, staff, and faculty, welcome to the University of Texas at Dallas commencement ceremonies. Our graduation ceremonies this fall are part of the celebration of UT Dallas's 50 years of success in establishing our university as a leading, multifaceted teaching and research university. Teaching and research, that's what we do best. At UT Dallas, teaching is a priority. This week, we are awarding 2,726 bachelor's, master's, and doctoral degrees in the fields of arts and humanities, arts, technology, and emerging communication, behavioral and brain sciences, economic, political, and policy sciences, engineering and computer science, interdisciplinary studies, management, and natural sciences and mathematics. Most of our students are Texans, and as a state-supported public university, that is appropriate. But we also have an important contingent of students from across the United States and a significant enrollment of international students. This fall, we are awarding degrees to students representing 33 states and 27 countries. Altogether, our student body provides UT Dallas with diversity that is characteristic of world-class universities. Last August, as we geared up for our 50th anniversary year, we learned that we have a visitor from outer space. And by that, I mean a visitor from beyond our solar system, Comet Borisov. Traveling in excess of an incredible 110,000 miles per hour, it is evident to me that Comet Borisov does not want to miss the celebration of our 50th anniversary. I have been told that Borisov is the first confirmed comet to enter our solar system from interstellar space. And just last week, on December 8th, it reached its closest point to the sun and to Earth. In ancient times, comets were frequently believed to be an evil omen, but because our school's mascot, TMOC, is a comet, and because all UT Dallas students, staff, and faculty gathered here are comets, you will understand that I regard Comet Borisov as an auspicious omen, a sign that UT Dallas is universally applauded for its excellence. I am confident that Gennady Borisov, the comet's discoverer, and the International Astronomical Union will understand if we temporarily nickname this space-age visitor Comet Borisov, TMOC, in recognition of your graduation and the university's 50th anniversary. Just think, a half century from now, when you gather for your 50th class reunion and UT Dallas's centennial celebration, you can recall that on this day in 2019, a famous comet, the first comet known to have come from outer space, provided a spectacular accent to your graduation festivities. So again, welcome graduates, families, friends, guests, and Comet Borisov TMOC. Let our ceremony begin. Congratulations, one and all. I now have the privilege of introducing some colleagues in the stage party. I will ask them to stand and to remain standing, and I ask you, the audience, to please hold your applause until introductions are complete. Richard Benson, President. Kyle Edgington, Vice President for Development and Alumni Relations. Jean Fitch, Vice President for Student Affairs. Calvin Jameson, Vice President for Facilities and Economic Development. Rafael Martin, Vice President and Chief of Staff. Terry Pankratz, Vice President for Budget and Finance. Amanda Rocco, Vice President for Public Affairs. John Walls, Vice President for Communications. Juan Gonzalez, Dean of Graduate Education. Previously introduced as University Marshal, Jessica Murphy, Dean of Undergraduate Education. Hassan Perkul, Dean, Naveen Jindal School of Management. Monica Powell, Senior Associate Dean. Sean Albors, Associate Dean. Marilyn Kaplan, Associate Dean. Matt Polsey, Associate Dean. Speaker of the Academic Senate, Dr. Ravi Prakash. And a sincere thanks to the other faculty participating from the school represented on stage. Please stand to be recognized. Please be seated. To introduce today's student speaker, it is my pleasure to welcome Dr. Hassan Perkul, Dean of the Jindal School of Management.
Graduates, congratulations on your accomplishment today. It is my distinct pleasure to introduce your speaker. Our student speaker returned to the University of Texas at Dallas after working in the telecom industry for 8 years and is graduating today with an MBA degree. He studied information engineering at Beijing University of Posts and Telecommunications and later earned his Master's of Science in Telecom Engineering at UT Dallas. So this is his second stint at UTD. His career began with circuit design in an R&D environment, and his latest position as a principal engineer exposed him to leadership and customer consulting experiences that inspired him to do an MBA. In his own words, he selected UT Dallas full-time MBA program for its excellent quality and unique value position. He is very happy with that decision and has not looked back. He received MBA Cohort Academic Excellence Award and served as an MBA ambassador and social representative. After graduation, he plans to focus on product management, strategic leadership, and continue to leverage his problem-solving skills in the technology field. He just told me that he has an excellent position with Sabre Holdings, so congratulations to him. Please welcome your classmate, Jack Liu.
Thank you, Dean Perkul, and thank you everybody for showing up on the coldest day of 2019. So, first of all, it's my privilege to be graduating today together with this wonderful family of JSOMs, undergrads, masters, and PhDs. Congratulations, my friends. Now, what if I tell you none of the stuff we learned here, nor the degree we're about to earn, matters? If we forget to do one thing, and let me tell you what it is. I began as a UTD student 10 years ago, okay? Not what it feels like, but actually. I was an engineering graduate student. UTD did not look and feel the same way as it is now. Parking space was 90% green, okay? Dirt cheap, always available. You can choose to eat from one of the 4 on-campus fast food restaurants, and JSOM did not have the high rankings nor the letter J. Thanks to UTD's management, faculty, staff, students, alumni, and TMOC, this school has taken its rocket ship trajectory. So much so, when I decided to get my MBA after working for 8 years, the bar is so high I wasn't even sure I can get in. This is a school that outgrows its graduates, and I have no doubt that her growth will continue in the years to come. 10 years have changed many things in my equations too. I got married to my beautiful wife, who I met at UTD, and now we have 3 kids, 2 car loans, 1 mortgage, and 0 free time. I must admit, kissing my paycheck goodbye was no easy decision. In other words, my beta is much higher now. To my delight, JSOM did not only exceeded my expectation, but also kicked my ass. Sorry, kicked my butt. As a good quality education is designed to do, it pushed me and many others out of our comfort zone, down the river, into the middle of the ocean, where we learned to swim like baby sharks do. We learned much: NPV and IRR, p-value and R-square, supply and demand, depreciation and amortization, Porter's 5 forces and BCG matrix, strategy and garbology. But I felt the true value of business education is none of these, okay? Instead, it all boils down to a question someone asked me on day 1. During a mock interview, I was given one of the questions that I'll call mother of all interviews, AKA, tell me about yourself. I went on and on. I solved problems, I handled customers, achieved synergies, optimized processes like a boss. But my interviewer smiled and said, so what? Now, depending on the genre of movie you like, okay, that question could be the beginning of a very bad day. Imagine someone asking this question to Mr. John Wick. I took your dog and your car. Now, so what? I presented myself professionally, but I went through all 5 stages of grief, internalizing his message, before he explained to me that none of the stuff I did matters if I cannot convince him that I will create value in this position. And if you think about it, okay, so what is the way we evaluate subconsciously? I have a master's degree. So what? I can get one online for as short as 9 months. I worked at a Fortune 500 company. So what? Big companies retain many underperformers. I know data analytics. So what? I can do linear regression, learn to do that on YouTube. I am a problem solver. So what? Everybody and their uncle is a problem solver. The question of so what is extremely powerful. It reminds us that the story we want to tell is not necessarily the story that the others want to hear. It further reminds us that the goods and services we offer are not necessarily the needs and wants of the market. So I challenge us all to always ask the question of so what? To always choose the path less traveled in this painstaking journey of idea refinery and product creation. I challenge us all to always answer the question of so what? To always present solutions, not just observations. To always make recommendations, not just data analysis. To cure a pain point, not just to make something cool. To always bring net present value, not just to predict future cash flow, high-level communication. Only then will our voices be heard, our opinions taken, our efforts rewarded, and our leaderships followed. And as we all go forward in our careers, accumulating titles, credentials, recognitions, fame, and monetary gains, please remember our B-School days. Maintain the humility, diligence, consciousness, and courage it takes to look in the mirror and ask ourselves, so what? With that, I wish you all health, happiness, and success. Thank you. It is now my pleasure to welcome to the podium your university president, Dr. Richard Benson.
Thank you, Jack. I'm tempted to open up by saying, so what? Welcome to UT Dallas, everyone. To all of our graduating students, my university colleagues, and most especially families and friends, including those who are watching online, thank you for being here today. I know that today is special for our graduating students and their loved ones. It is also a very special time for our university. This year, UT Dallas has turned 50. Since this is our 50th anniversary, you might think that our first commencement was about 50 years ago, but it wasn't. UT Dallas was established in 1969. All graduate level courses were offered in the fall of 1970. So the very first commencement ceremony held for UT Dallas was in 1973. There were no undergraduates in that first graduating class of 4 people, no alma mater, no TMOC, and definitely no web-based viewing ceremony. In our archives is a black and white photo of the very first graduates accepting their diplomas from the university's first president, Dr. Bryce Jordan. Many years before UT Dallas was to be as important to me as it is today, I met Dr. Jordan. His career path eventually had taken him from the presidency here to the presidency of Penn State. Our meeting took place in 1996 when he returned to Penn State for the opening of the Bryce Jordan Center, named for him on that campus. I was a member of the engineering faculty there. Little did I know that almost 20 years later, I would be leading UT Dallas. During my inauguration as president in 2016, I said it was no small privilege to follow in the footsteps of our first 4 presidents, Bryce Jordan, Robert Rutherford, Franklin Jennifer, and David Daniel. Dr. Rutherford, the university's second president, was in the audience that day, and I've had the pleasure over the last few years to spend time with him. Sadly, Dr. Rutherford died just a few weeks ago. He was a celebrated geosciences researcher who completed more than 24 treks to Antarctica. And I'm quite certain he's the only person to have both a mountain and an ice stream named for him in Antarctica. But even more importantly, for those of you earning your diplomas today, Dr. Rutherford was a pivotal force in the growth and drive for excellence here. It was under his tenure that freshmen and sophomores were first admitted, and that the Eric Johnson School of Engineering and Computer Science was established. Think how much differently your lives and mine would be without his leadership. I want to talk a little bit more about those 4 students who graduated in that first class in 1973. All of them were graduate students majoring in science and mathematics. They were taught by some of the best scholars in their disciplines. And while we were not yet a top research university, we were already focusing in that direction. UT Dallas at the time had only a few buildings, including Founders. What we had was a lot of space, you just heard about it, and a lot of room to grow into what our founders had envisioned for us. I've seen some artistic renderings of early plans for campus that included a monorail between buildings. We may not have that, but we will soon have a light rail connecting our campus to other points across North Texas. And speaking of futuristic modes of transportation, some of your fellow students, staff, and faculty got creative when asked to imagine UT Dallas 50 years in the future. Let's hear what they had to say. Watch the video.
50 years from now, I imagine we'll be a mature university.
8 a.m. classes will be outlawed.
I think every professor will actually be at their home, and then they will kind of like jet in like Star Trek. Is that Star Trek?
So moving sidewalks would be cool.
Our parking, system, I could see that being, floating up in the midair.
Bike racks on campus are going to be replaced with hoverboard charging stations.
Flying comet cruisers, take us to class.
Robot teaching assistants.
Yes, we're going to be levitating.
I see UT Dallas in a place that's even more affirming.
I'm hopeful that we'll have a few Nobel laureates working here.
I'd love to see the athletics, boom.
I can see UT Dallas having 100% sustainable transportation.
50 years from now, we're going to have stories to tell about many of the wonderful things that were invented and created here on this campus.
I really want every student, regardless of where they're from or who they are or how they identify, to feel like UT Dallas is their home away from home.
I think it'll still have a special feel and be this place that you'll want to come home to.
I love the fact that we have a great academic program.
I think that the sky is the limit, and whatever your heart desires, you can do here.
The return on investment is amazing.
Every time I look, there's a new building being built.
It feels like a true university should feel.
That's really the direction it's heading, where like, this is UTD town.
Every single person that comes here is blown away by the facilities, by the people that are doing research here.
There are a lot of people here that want to see you succeed.
I love the fact that the university is so welcoming and warm to the international students.
Being able to build that home, that family, and that's what makes UT Dallas unique.
It's small enough that you get to know who everybody is, but large enough to feel that you're part of something bigger than you.
I think that we have students that are focused on academics and focused on research and on having an impact.
I think diversity drives innovation, and that's the really big thing about this university is we're really innovative for being such a young school.
As long as what we do here on this campus is being fed and being nurtured by all the different places, all the different cultures, I think we'll have a wonderful community that we can be proud of 50 years from now.
It's special right now to be a part of UTD.
Most importantly, in 50 years, I still hope I'm part of the Comet family one way or another.
I really like that video. By the way, it was done by a person who sat in these seats just 2 years ago. The video not only captures the creative thinking that takes place here, but also puts into words why we love UT Dallas. The founding of UT Dallas was not just one brilliant act of creation, and our founding is not yet complete. We are still giving shape to this young university, and each of you has a part to play in that. Put simply, each of you is a founder. You are the heartbeat of our university, and you have made UT Dallas better for having been here, and thank you for that. You came to UT Dallas for your degrees, and today you have them. But you also came here for more, to explore the world as you did not yet know it, to expand your circle of friends, and to seek answers to life's questions. You pursued your academic goals while volunteering, competing, and performing. Many of you found ways to not only be students, but to be parents or grandparents, to be employees and employers. Family and friends, I hope that you have spotted your students in the chairs. In a short time, they will cross this stage, and we will celebrate not only their achievement, but also the ongoing success of this bright young university. To this dynamic graduating class, today marks a rite of passage. It is a public affirmation of your hard work and determination. I applaud each and every one of you for navigating the rigors of academic life and for your impact on UT Dallas, both now and in the future. So congratulations, Comets. We're proud of you. Whoosh. I now invite to the podium the Dean of Undergraduate Education, Dr. Jessica Murphy.
I would like to offer a special recognition of those students graduating with honors today. To earn major honors in their disciplines, students must meet criteria set by the faculty within their school. Latin honors are based on a 45-hour residency requirement and grade benchmarks set within each school. A minimum grade point average of 3.4 is required for all Latin honors. The Davidson Management Honors Program is the Jindal School of Management's undergraduate honors program. To graduate with major honors, students must fulfill academic and extracurricular requirements, including completion of an honors curriculum with a minimum 3.5 grade point average, performance of community service, and participation in professional development workshops. We invite all DMHP students to stand as you are able and be recognized. Candidates, please be seated. Cum laude are students wearing the medallions with green ribbons. The grade point average that represents the top third of all graduates in a particular school is considered the threshold for awarding cum laude honors. Cum laude graduates, please stand as you are able and be recognized. Candidates, please be seated. Magna cum laude are the medallions with green and white ribbons. The grade point average that represents the top 15% of all graduates in a particular school is considered the threshold for awarding magna cum laude honors. Magna cum laude graduates, please stand as you are able and be recognized. Candidates, please be seated. Candidates, please be seated. Summa cum laude. These are the medallions with orange and white ribbons. The grade point average that represents the top 5% of all graduates in a particular school is considered the threshold for awarding summa cum laude honors. Students graduating summa cum laude, please stand as you are able and be recognized. Candidates, please be seated. Phi Kappa Phi is the nation's oldest, largest, and most selective all-discipline honor society. All Phi Kappa Phi members, please stand as you are able and be recognized. Okay, there you go. Candidates, please be seated. It is now my honor to certify the candidates for undergraduate degrees. Will all candidates who are to receive the bachelor degree please rise if able and remain standing. Dr. Benson, keep standing. You got it. Stand up. Okay. Dr. Benson, on behalf of the faculty, I certify to you that those candidates who have completed all of their academic requirements are entitled to receive their respective degrees. Candidates, please be seated. My pleasure to welcome to the podium Dr. Juan Gonzalez, Dean of Graduate Education.
Today's commencement ceremony is a highlight of the academic calendar. We gather to recognize and celebrate your dedication, hard work, and glorious achievement of earning your degrees. We know that you have gained a great deal of knowledge, but even more important, you have gained the ability to understand and apply that knowledge. As Albert Einstein once said, any fool can know, the point is to understand. We hope that you will use the ability to understand, to pursue new directions, and to acquire new knowledge, and then apply it wisely. I would also like to recognize the tremendous contributions, commitment, sacrifices of the parents, family, and friends that help make this day a reality. Students succeed not only because of their own efforts, but also because of the support they receive from family and friends. So to our graduates, their families, congratulations, good luck, good success, and best wishes for your very bright futures. Will all the candidates who are to receive the master's degrees please rise as able and remain standing. Dr. Benson, on behalf of the faculty, I certify that the candidates who have completed all of their academic requirements are entitled to receive their master's degrees. Candidates, please be seated. I turn the podium back to President Benson.
Thank you, Deans Murphy and Gonzalez. Now, by virtue of the authority vested by law in the Board of Regents of the University of Texas System, I confer upon each of you the respective academic degree for which you have been recommended with all the rights, privileges, responsibilities, and obligations appertaining thereunto, and I offer my sincere congratulations. It is now time for the graduates to take to the stage for the presentation of certificates and diplomas.
Candidates receiving the Bachelor of Science degree, please come forward as your name is called. Jessica Lee Conley. Saravi Asan. Rosemary Lee Campbell. Emily Gail Demego. Chiadozi Ibuchku Agu. Mohammed Anas Ali. Sam Elizari. Minji Choi. Amy Michelle Bernabella. Mehdi El Amadi. Neda Hosseini Gashkai. Clayton Forrest Fitchett. Liza Annette Flores. Antonio Guerrero. Aaron Edward Gorski. James Lewis Horndern. Karen Guadalupe Gonzalez. Helen Walia Hangagala. Tatiana Giselle Hernandez. Caroline Fawaz Hamdan. Sterling Chase Forsyth. Abel Moraida Garcia. Min Chi Win Hong. Harrison Prescott Holzer. Edward Benjamin Lee. William Devon King. Cara Danielle Leonard. Alexandra Gwynn Lister. Young Eun Kim. Raisa Mahmood. Albina Shabab Jahir. Stephanie Marie Lopez. Brenda Hernandez Clicca. Megan Renee Long. Chaoling Lin. Minyi Liu. Michael Forrest Osborne. Colin Joseph Milano. Lauren Wynn. Veronica Mercedes Ortega. Gonzalo Raul Munoz Zikovich. Bradley John McLaughlin. Marina Viviana Mendez. Daniel Enrique Martinez. Blake Ashton Malone. Jordan Stephen Overn. Sen Samuel Mathai. Fu En Win. Connor Lee Millerson. Ferdowsi Narin. Harim Nadim. Milat Te Shegri. Purvi Mukesh Patel. Hui Din Fan. Mohammed Hamza Sharif. Stephanie Salas. Estela Sierra Vega. Sonia Saldana Perez. Yan Pang. Ching Lucy Shao. Young Eun Park. Daniela Caroga. Vivek Panthy. Tanner Dalton Potel. Brandon Ray Turner. Leon Nathan Joshua Jimenez Villarica. Ricky Angel Tripp. Lee Zhu. Cristal Maria Suarez Castro. Rigoberto Velasquez Alvarez. Yingda Zhao. Carolina Vasquez Quintanilla. Aida Tajamandi. Mason Milad Zamani. Gabriela Ventura. Alex Jerome Ray. John Bell. Sandy Yvette Argueta. Brittany Patricia Berger. Dongyup Han. Joshua Stephen Dunham. Bibiana Ojeda. Manuel Arevalo Saldana. Anwar Abusad. Sarah Chowdhury. Bennett Olashis. Jessica Suzanne Christian. Nadim Adus. James Z. Chong. Harry Ho Bui. Numra Shekha. Samuel William Grader. Jacob Robert Menendez. Giselle Guerra. Natalia B. Diaz. Gavin Curtis Haynes. Garrett Todd Hale. Tyler Bryce Dobbins. Stephen Christopher Harris. Mohammed Hanif Dibe. Eduardo Hernandez. Joshua James Haas Eminger. Jeremy Craig Durant. Marlene Hernandez. John Anthony Mendoza II. Larisa Ibarra. Brooke Maria Loya. Andrew Joseph Lemus. Dylan Edward Palmer. Kendall Jamal Lloyd. Divya Kapoor. Clara Nee. Ashna Al-Nazir Aberkali Nanji. Dimple Mistry. Priya H. Patel.
Alyssa J. Rico. Kenneth Michael Sweeney. Taylor Lauren Ramos. Catherine Christine Prine. Cynthia A. Thompson. Jasdev Singh. Timothy Austin Philpott. Kelsey Elizabeth Steele. Rosemary Rios. Priyanka Paturi. Vidhi Parimal Patel. Sarah Rocha. Aisha Muhammad Khan. Hannah Rachel Tutness. Tong Nguyen. Jose Guadalupe Ortiz. Courtney Nicole Wood. Julie Diane Robertson. Peter Zhao. Christopher Tran. Columbus Colton Nash. Juan Pedro Gonzalez. Ibrahim Abdalkarim. Andrew Taylor Lutzenheiser. Stephen Avery Zadek. Dianira Ide Torres Palacio. Bino Atikatu Abraham. Juan Yang. Jesus Manuel Aguilar. Donald Gilbert Fott. Gregory DeAnthony Walker. Taylor Ann Davis Green. Michelle Elizabeth Post. Haley Michelle Dixon. Daniel Alberto Nuno. Rayanne Akbar. Goshe Ali. Rokia Sai Yuramrudi. Daniel Junhook Kim. Brian Park. Jordan Cisneros. Bailey Ann Chamberlain. Lydia Margot Bordeaux. Ryan Joshua DeCure. Mohammed Ismail Ashraf. Lauren Nicole Bettis. Alan Anthony Arce. Sean Bisht. Andrew Jason Anderson. Eduardo Elorza. Lendon Douglas Burnett. Jibakila Francois Longo. Clyde Sitsnene. Eric Uriel Chico Reyes. Hui Kim Doan. Francisco Leonel Carrillo. Daniel Nader Fangari. Tabrak Udin Mir. Sean Michael Haas. Jared Valentino Gonzalez. Jacob Allen Ham. Gurbaj Singh Hire. Jacob Charles Fowler. Charles David Hamilton. Nathan Alexander Herod. Gray Marie Escude. Tanner William Gerard. Ashley Catherine Flores. Joseph Drury Lane. Spencer Tate Lange. Radima Kapal Khanna. Cesar Lopez. Margarita Konstantinova Marsanova. Abraham Aslam Khan. Hannah Javed. Felicia Martinez. Poonam Kapoor. Noel Matthews. Cassandra Natalie Lira. Farah Atta. Arnella Salimova. Mitchell Austin McLaurin. Franklin Lee. Luke Ryan Murphy. Fan Min Quang. Sarah Omar. Ivy Gabrielle Chico Nala. Samuel Abram Miramontes. Adi Patel. Zachary Peterson Reynolds. Anwar Omar. Pablo Ortiz. Hemat S. Punia. Jeanette Abril Mosqueda. Fabiola Salas. Elizabeth Rojas Gallegos. Cypher Sasiri. Yayati Tanwar. Eric Allen Stussy. Chris Temez. Yasmin Tayeb. Nicola Talley. Hawa Ghana. Araceli Sosa. Victoria Sabrina Sanchez. Rocio Elizabeth Rivera. Rohina Sabhed Zadad. William Preston Stevens. Austin Thomas Federick. Brittany Morgan Walker. Jessamine West. Andrew William Yu. Alex Yu. Faiza Binte Youssef. Louis Joshua Vielma. Sarah Marie Tyson.
Candidates receiving the Master of Science degree, please come forward as your name is called. Catherine Maria Byrne. Ni Pham Do. Luana Rufino da Silva. Chen Cheng. Anne Moragua Abuga. Edward Effendi Chandra. Zaid Rauf Bajaria. Kei Chen. Ian Austin Delaney. Christopher Andrew Baylog. Cody Austin Blanchard. Shan Jin. Muhammad Akabul Islam. Malia Asma Hamid. Shane Jacob. Emily Grace Furlong. Zoe Anastasia Reed Gilman. Douglas Chase Johnson. Yuki Jin. Shishun Fu. Jay Zhong. Yadong Huang. Mingyang Han. Wilfred Justin Wana. David Michael Meads. Brinley Janison McBride. Anju Lee. Yuchin Lin. Angie Najeri Karubi. Sunyoung Jung. Hao Yu Lin. Hongji Liu. Wei Meng. Yunfei Liu. Kunpeng Li. Yunwen Li. Maxwell Edward Riemenschneider. Pengyu Sun. Siyu Qian. Emily Wynn Swafford. Justin Carl Pribesius. Yan Shen. Xiaotian Tang. Cindy Jalixa Sanchez. Adriana Yvette Piaca. Magdalena Vallejo. Ying Xiong. Wen Chia. Yu Yang. Chunzi Zheng. Nan Wang. Mingzhu Zheng. Liyue Zhao. Rong Tao. Christy Ann Tran. Jiyan Tian. Chenzi Guo. Nof Al-Rashidi. Shermeen R. Kadiwala. Muhazdin Landry Ibrahim. Matthew Furrow. John Christopher Hale. Ruben Benjamin Bahina. Aaron J. Atchison. Mohammed Barisha. Andrew Barden. Adebimpe Safiat Oludeo Abiru. Ange Christelle Quadio. Yu Cheng Li. Yencha Lin. Junlin Li. Wenqing Ma. Joshua McCutcheon. Greg Raquel. Mihli Deepak Madani. Adriana Patricia Regalado. Priya Mata. Sicheng Liu. Xiaoling Liu, Jiang Ling, Alvin Emmanuel Itrani Yao, Zhenshen Wang, Sejal Sheth, Shangxiu Tu, Zhengchong Zi, Jiaoyu Wang, Hang Zhang, Danqi Zhang, Jiayan Yang, Jingshe Qi Shu, Vinit Vig, Sasi Nakchatri, Faraz Obaid, Norberto Jamil Rancharan, Rajat Dwarpal Sudagade, Zara Barkatula, Vedant Sakri, Peifang Chen. This concludes the presentation of degrees. It's now my pleasure to hand the podium over to Dr. Benson.
So congratulations, one and all. I would like to thank the university staff who planned and executed the commencement ceremonies today and express my appreciation to the faculty and administrators who gave their time today to participate. I would also like to thank the staff members with the most difficult jobs of all, reading all of those names. They are our orators, Chris McAlpine, Michael Sines, and Paul Teal. And now, comments, we have one last assignment for you. Would you all please rise as able? And move your tassels from the right side to the left. Thank you. Please be seated. If you're wearing a class ring, this is a good time to flip that one too. Let me be the first to offer my warmest congratulations to you and my very best wishes for a prosperous and joyful future. In addition to earning the degrees conferred upon you today, you've earned the right to be associated with a very special group of individuals. You may now call yourselves alumni of the University of Texas at Dallas. And I know for a fact that we have some alumni with us today. Could I ask all UT Dallas graduates in the Activity Center to please stand and be recognized? Welcome back. Yes, you are alumni. All right, please be seated. This day marks a wonderful milestone not only in your lives but also in the life of the university. I wish you all the best as you go into your new lives as graduates of the University of Texas at Dallas. Please enjoy this day of celebration with your family and friends, and please return to us soon. And now, in your first act as alumni of UT Dallas, I ask you all one more time to please rise. And I asked our guest to rise for the singing of the UT Dallas alma mater, led by Mackenzie Flynn.
Candidates, please remain standing. Stage party, please remain standing. Will the audience please be seated? In a moment, the stage party will recess through the rear doors of the auditorium, after which our new graduates will also recess. Graduates, please pay attention to the staff from the Office of the Registrar as they ask you to recess one row at a time. Once the graduates have left, friends and family may leave from the doors where you entered, exit out the north entrance, and turn right. You may join your graduate on the campus mall. Please enjoy the music of the Encore Brass as the ceremony closes.
Thank you.